Don't lose your why. We all start with a simple wish. So when exactly did it get so complicated? I'm sharing this because I don't think I'm the only one who drifts. We all start things with a clear intention, a clear reason, and then the noise comes in. Hi, welcome back. I'm Tina. I grew up in Xinjiang and somehow ended up in Europe, currently surviving in the Netherlands. And I share my thoughts here in imperfect English, on purpose. Today, I want to talk about something I've been thinking about a lot lately. It's about why we start things and how easy it is to forget that reason along the way. Let me start with something most parents will relate to. When you are pregnant, your only wish is simple. You just want the baby to be healthy. 10 fingers, 10 toes. That's it. That's everything. But then the baby arrives, and slowly, quietly, that wish starts to grow. By age 3, you hope they can recite a few poems. By five, maybe the multiplication table. By the time they start school, you are hoping they score higher than the other kids. Maybe the top of the class. Nobody forced you. Nobody told you to want more. It just happened. The original wish, healthy is enough, got buried somewhere along the way. Work is the thing. When I was fresh out of university, I just wanted a job, any job. Just let me have one job. Then I got one, and I wanted a better one, then a higher salary. I was earning 3,000 RMB and thinking about 8,000 RMB. I reached 8,000 RMB and started wondering about 10,000 RMB, then 20,000 RMB. There's no finish line. Human desire just keeps moving the goalpost. That's not always a bad thing. But sometimes, without noticing, we end up chasing something very different from what we actually started for. I did the same thing with my videos. When I was about to graduate, I don't need to go to school every day. I can just stay home and write my thesis. I realized something uncomfortable. I was living in the Netherlands, surrounded by Dutch and English. But at home, I was speaking Chinese all day. My English was getting rusty, so I made a simple decision. I will record my life and my thoughts in English. Force myself to think in English. Push myself to express ideas in English. That's it. That was the whole plan. Simple, no numbers, no strategy, just use English more. The first few videos went up. Friends showed support, liked, shared. It felt good, really good. Then the numbers dropped, and I started to get anxious. I went online, searched for things like how to make videos more engaging, how to hook viewers in the first 3 seconds, and how to improve watch retention. I spent a lot of time on this, studying techniques, analyzing formats. And then one day, I stopped and looked at what I was doing. I had spent weeks researching how to get people to watch, and almost no time thinking about what I actually wanted to say. A friend also told me once, your content is too deep. Regular viewers won't stick around. I appreciated it. They were looking around for me, but it made me spiral. Am I too niche? Should I change direction? I had lost the plot completely. Then I came back to something basic. I talked about the 4S dealership model in one video. 4S is sales, spare parts, service, and survey. What each one means, how the system evolved. what China later expanded it into 5S and 6S. That's a real story, an interesting one. And there's no way to tell it properly in under 3 minutes. I didn't want to rush it. Here is the thing, explaining a complex industry topic clearly, in English, to someone who has never worked in automotive. That is exactly what I set out to do. That is practicing English. That is the goal. I had forgotten that. The algorithm wants short videos with fast hooks and high completion rates. That makes sense for the platform. But that's the platform's goal, not mine. My goal is to think in English, speak in English, and be understood. If I can explain something complicated and a non-industry person follows along, that's my win. That's what I started for. So I came back to the original reason. I'm sharing this because I don't think I'm the only one who drifts. We all start things with a clear intention, a clear reason, and then the noise comes in. Comparisons, metrics, other people's opinions, and we start chasing something else without realizing it. Health is enough. A job is enough. Speaking English more is enough. Whatever your enough was at the start, don't let it get buried. If you've ever lost track of why you started something and then found your way back, I'd really love to hear about it. Leave me a comment and tell me your story. That's all for today. See you in the next video.